We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Arrowhead. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
He'll stick with him again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Here's a toss as they look to run. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
46-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Mahomes on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Is the ball carrier. Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Raiders 0. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the 1st play.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Once again, it's Genty. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
brings up second.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Keep it on the ground with Gentry, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they come up now on 3rd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Mahomes back. He's got his man right side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. you force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
First down throw, Mahomes. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get it up for here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Throwing now, Mahomes. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a run going left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First down, Raiders.
Man in motion here is Tucker. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Tucker very scouts there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Raiders, first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Drop this one down to Genty. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
He'll get up and spike it. And let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Look wide. Get this one complete. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Vegas. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more. as this second half gets underway. They'll start on the ground with Denton. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. He'll get this out wide, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
10 yards to go.
Back to throw. Going for it all. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that's going to be enough for a first down. He'll move the chains up past the 20.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. This is taken at the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 16 by 6. 16 by 6.
That is taken in left side by Thornton. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready up.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
12 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
first and 10. They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go, set! Liking 18! Ready!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Third and 5.
Yellow, yellow, yellow! Arsenal 80!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is hot. He gets the hookup with Rice. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, KC.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Hey, we're good, we're good, we're
Set
good.
to go now on first and 10.
Hey, rip lift!
Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's another Kansas
17
City
yards
Chiefs.
on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Yellow!
He'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Butker now to add the PAT. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
Raiders 21, Chiefs 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Genty. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 35 yards.
29-yard line.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, it's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. So, fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Genty. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Sly now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Right. Yellow, yellow. Go on, Eddie.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow. There's a water, right? 15. Easy.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Now on 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Third and long for Mahomes. Open man, downfield is Smith. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.